Australian Accounting for Migration Series. Successful Accounting for 163 to 892 clients. Video 4. Second batch of Nitty Gritties. This is video 4 of our Australian Accounting for Migration series relating to successful accounting for 163 to 892 clients. In our last video, we discussed the first batch of requirements I summarized. In this video, we are going to examine the second batch of requirements relating to turnover and ownership issues. As indicated in video 2, the overview, requirement 4 refers to the fact that the applicant's business in Australia must have sufficient ownership. A. If this is a publicly listed company, at least 10%. B. If the annual turnover is more than 400,000 Australian dollars, at least 30%. C. If the annual turnover is less than Australian dollars 400,000, at least 51%. Interpretation of 8 above means if an applicant has shareholding of at least 10% in a publicly listed company, it can be considered as his qualifying business. The importance is that he must own at least 10%. I reproduce below a table providing a number of scenarios demonstrating how the turnover of the applicant's business interacts with the shareholding in accordance with item B and C in Regulation 4. Requirement 4B refers to the fact that if the annual turnover is more than Australian dollars 400,000, the ownership must be 30% or more. Applying this rule, we can summarize the result as follows. For turnovers of Australian dollars 400,000 to Australian 2 million per annum, all scenarios highlighted yellow do not qualify, but all scenarios highlighted green will qualify. It is interesting to note that for scenario I2, where the applicant owns 20% of a business with an annual turnover of Australian $2 million, the business is still not considered qualified. This is because the Australian authorities believe the applicant must demonstrate that he has played a reasonably significant role in managing the business, and in order to do that, he must have sufficient ownership to be allowed to involve himself in the strategic planning and day-to-day management of the business. Requirement 4C refers to the fact that if the annual turnover is less than 400,000 Australian dollars, the ownership must be 51% or over. Applying this rule, we can summarize the result as follows. For turnover of Australian dollars 50,000 to Australian dollars 300,000 per annum, all scenarios highlighted yellow do not qualify, but all scenarios highlighted green will qualify. Requirement 5 refers to the fact that the turnover of the qualifying businesses must be at least Australian dollars 200,000 throughout the 12 months immediately before application. To meet this requirement, the applicant may utilize a maximum of 2 of his qualifying businesses in Australia. For example, if he has a business with scenario A6 and another business with scenario B6, he can use the 2 businesses as the basis for his 892 application. Obviously, if one of his qualifying business has a turnover of over Australian dollars 200,000, it is also okay. At this juncture, some viewers may ask, what should be the turnover of the business for the first year of operation? I personally suggest that it would be ideal if the business had turnover of over 200,000 Australian dollars for both years. Again, applicants are encouraged to seek advice from registered migration agents on this. Now, this concludes the contents of this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. You're welcome to ask questions and provide constructive comments. Meanwhile, thank you for watching and cheerio.